Did someone say what a funny name?
Yes.
That's only my nickname. My full name is Imajamo.
What?
Really, such a funny name. Because I am an imagination. Everyone has an imagination, you know. But I belong to Georgie. It's my job to make all the things in which Georgie is involved in more interesting and exciting than they might at first appear. Georgie has just returned to school after having had a long holiday. And although his friends are enthusiastic about returning to work, he isn't. That's where I come in. If you switch on your Imajamos and come into the classroom with me, you'll find out how I work.
Like it's all done. School makes me feel grown. School is not for me, chum. I wish I could be on holiday all the time.
Come on, Georgie. You'd be bored if you never did any work.
All work and no play makes Georgie a dull boy.
All play and no work makes Georgie a dull boy. Just time for working, time for holiday.
Holidays will come and bring what you will. Holidays when all of us can play.
Holidays, what must I wait to do? Holidays should never go away. For who likes work? Not me, not never. Do you think I'm crazy? It's not that I might be clever. Suppose I'm very lazy.
Holidays is for the most everything. Holidays are schooling in your brain.
Holidays, I'll play on the walking sticks. Holidays, for you I just can't wait. The time will come when schools abolished, desks all scratched and dirty will all be empty, clean and polished, classrooms all deserted.
Everyone, come on, let's have some thriller. Holidays are schooling out each year.
Holidays, no matter what the weather, if only school would be one day a year. And then I shout, hip hip hooray, hip 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 hooray.
And then you shout, hip hip hooray, hip 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 hooray, hooray!
Shh, quiet. Teacher's coming. Don't wear chewing gum. Really, watch out with the paper plane. Oh, no. Too late.
Thank you, Billy. That's just what I always wanted. A paper plane in my left ear.
Sorry, teacher. The wasn't supposed to land in your left ear.
Oh, and where was it supposed to land?
In your right ear.
All right. Georgie, will you please be seated? Holidays are fun, it's true. But depending how you treat it, you'll find work can be fun too. Everything that's in your folder is knowledge worth its weight in gold. Remember, each day you grow older, all the things that you've been told. You think you are bored? I see how you look. You'd better settle down. Come on, open your book. I know how you feel, 'cause I felt it too when I was a kid, just like you. Everything that's in your folder is knowledge worth its weight in gold. Remember, each day likes and your dislikes. Stop making faces, Georgie. You were the one complaining. Now is your chance to have a really good grumble on paper.
While Georgie is writing his story, I'll tell you some more about myself. You might wonder what I look like. Well, I look a bit like a what's it called? No, rather more like a thingamajig. But then, what do they look like? You might well ask. Now what does the what's it called look like? Can you imagine that? A thingamajig is very big and a food jar very fat. But most important, you did ask how you would ever know if you came face to face with one real life Imajamo. I look just like you'd like me to. I'm just as big as that. My body is as long as this and thin but very fat. I have been seen but maybe not in red boots advertised. It's said by some and others too. Is it me or I? So what does a what's it called look like? Can you imagine that? A thingamajig is very big and a food jar very fat. But most important, you did ask if you should ever see me in disguise but recognize. Could you be sure it's me? You'll know me by my ideal lights. They light up when I think. My Google watch will just write 3. Or green stripe 4 or pink. Imajamos are versatile. Their shapes are quite fantastic. They stretch in one direction or another like that. Everything that you imagine I will operate. So even if you don't see me, you'll see what I create. But what does a what's it called look like? Can you imagine that? A thingamajig is very big and a food jar very fat. So when in doubt, if I'm about 10 laces cut his shirt, say hi, hello, Imajamo. Hi, hello, Imajamo. You must be one person. So what does the what's it called look like? Can you imagine that? A thingamajig is very big and a food jar very fat. So when in doubt, if one's about 10 laces cut his shirt, say hi, hello, Imajamo. Hi, hello, Imajamo. You must be one person. Oh dear, I was so busy telling you about myself that I forgot about Georgie. He hasn't written any of his story. I'd better do something about it. Imajamo, here I go. Imajamo, here I go. Don't waste time, don't dare be slow. Imajamo must always show girls and boys the way to go. If you have a problem that you can solve, just say I won't give in. Don't live that hard, I'll never try. Imajamo that you like me. Imajamo, here I go. Don't waste time, don't dare be slow. Imajamo must always show girls and boys the way to go.
I don't really want to write a story. Only my pen could write by itself. Just imagine, wouldn't that be great? I could sit back and have a really lazy time. I will now imagine that the work will do itself. I will now imagine that the mess up on the shelf, the reading, writing, painting books, the math and poetry will get together and decide to do it all for me. I will now imagine that all the things I hate with my imagination will suddenly be great. Imajamo, do you hear me? It's time I had my way. Paper, pencil, pen, and paints you as I say.
Imagine that! He thinks I'm going to do everything for him. I'll make everything come alive. Just you see. But Georgie is going to learn from his Imajamo. Okay, numbers, I'll begin with you. Make yourselves known to Georgie. But remember, our aim is to show Georgie that laziness will get him nowhere.
Hi, I'm Miss One.
Who?
Miss One.
Miss One. But numbers can't speak.
They can now. You just imagined us alive.
Of course. So I did. Oh gosh, aren't I clever? Have you come to do my work for me?
No, I've come to help you do your own work.
But I don't want to work. I don't like school. You know, it's not fair. My little sister doesn't have to come to school.
She's not old enough, that's why. I went to school and I learned so many things which has helped me to be back. Never had a sensible little number.
I still don't think it's fair to be stuck here at school. My dad drives a great big diesel, fills it up with fuel. My mom takes my lucky little sister to the pool. Schoolwork comes before the TV, that's the golden rule. So while they're having lots of fun, I have to stay at school.
His dad drives the big diesel, fills it up with fuel. Mom takes lucky little sister to the pool. Schoolwork's on before the TV, that's the golden rule. So while they're having lots of fun, he has to stay at school.
Two turntables spelling sums. They don't give that to dad and mums. They send me here and so it looks. I'm stuck here with all my books.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 are 4. 13 is a baker's dozen. 20 is a score. 2 times tables spelling sums. They don't give that to dad and mum. They send me here and so it looks. He's stuck here with all these books. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 are 4. 13 is a baker's dozen. 20 is a score.
I will ask my friend, listen to if he can help. They do say 2 heads are better than 1, so 2 digits must be better than 1. He is very wise and can figure out how to solve most problems. Hello.
Hi.
Georgie does not like doing his work. I've told him that you are very wise and can figure out how to solve most problems. Please, do listen to me. I am on my little rock.
Always just up to the 999s and sparkling buttons. I hope she doesn't stay too long, otherwise Georgie will be getting her to do all his work. Here is Miss Bergery, looking for Bergery, real foxy lady, switched off and bionic. She's got all the actions right down to her fractions. Lights in her neurons, each electronic.
With me there's no chances, I've got all the answers. I'm so calculating, there's no need
really are very flashy. You can do all the work for me. All I need to do is to give you the numbers and you can tell me the answers.
When I'm turned on, I can do almost anything.
Georgie, if Miss Factory does all the work for you, you'll soon forget how to think. You should try to do things for yourself and rely on Miss Factory occasionally. What do your classmates think?
2, 4, 6, 8. We think Mr. 2 is great. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We don't need his memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use your mind and count a lot.
Shapes and size, she comes in stuff, and factory or blah blah blah. Diamonds, ovals, circles, cubes, angles, oblongs, cones, and tubes.
All the buttons you can press, will she give the answer?
Yes!
From factory or without stress, all the answers she must guess.
They don't want their future, a total computer. I may be the latest and greatest in town. I'm wonderland of beauty, with them and way of thinking. And they have no battery, which can run down, which can run down, which can run down. Imajamo, here I go. Don't waste time, don't dare be slow. Imajamo must always show girls and boys the way to go. If you have a problem that you can solve, just say I won't give in. Don't let it pass by, have another try. Imajamo that you might win. Imajamo, here I go. Don't waste time, don't dare be slow. Imajamo must always show girls and boys the way to go.
You get the message, Georgie.
Yes, I must try and work things out for myself and not to rely too often on others. Thanks for your help. It was fun meeting you.
Goodbye, Georgie. And remember, you can count on us anytime.
Well, I think I did a good job there. Georgie has learned that the easy way is not always the best way. I've helped him with his math. Let's see what I can do to help him with his art lesson. If the monkey mixers are about, they will certainly be a bad influence on him. The monkey mixers are a group of children from the class next door. They're always being sent out for making a terrible mess. Uh-oh, here they come, covered from head to foot in paint.
So watch out, monkey mixers are about. Splashing paint through his careful reading. Mr. Suffering, teachers who live on the thing. Walk and try to water bus, will be bothered, not us. Yucky yellow, flashy green, wishy-washy, white and green. Monkey blue, flashy blue.
This looks much more fun than painting boring pictures onto paper.
I knew it! I'd better do something about it before he does join in. Come on, paintbrushes. Miss Christie and Mr. Baldy, help me out. Watch out, all the rest are about. We'll show you those ways to paint.
hardly any bristles left in my head. But these children haven't looked after me.
And you?
My name's Miss Brisley. I'm a very bristly head because I'm new around here.
Mr. Brisley, you said you didn't like mess in excess. What does that mean?
It means making more mess than is really necessary. You can have fun with painting, but you don't have to throw it and spill it everywhere. You only waste good painting time throwing it up that way. You should never give paint a brush off. With colour you can have great fun. You can paint all sorts of wonderful things.
With colour you'll dream up a dream that has never been dreamed before. With colour the flowers, the rainbow, whatever you dream is yours. A car, a plane or a ship, a monster, an angel, just tip. For anyone can make a picture that may be the way to start. But your work is different, with never different be a work of art. A splotch or a smudge or a blot, you would hardly call that a good job. So are you an artist or are you just one of them?
With paint I could put onto paper whatever's in my mind. With colours so pastel, colours so bright that I'm almost blind. I try to be careful of brush. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Brush. For now I think I will enjoy your like I never did before. And washing my brushes and fine colour skills won't be such a chore. Whatever I paint will be great. At the bust of a wheel or a crate, or even the face of my teacher when I arrive late.
Now you have the idea. You can be king of the colours. You're king of the colours. Your commands they'll all obey. You're king of the colours, and every colour will do as you say. You can paint a million subjects, each one will be your own. The school can be your palace, the desk can be your throne, the brush can be your sceptre, the paint box is your crown. Full coloured diamonds, blue, red, yellow, brown. You can paint a million subjects, each one will be your own. The school can be your palace, the desk can be your throne, the brush can be your sceptre, the paint box is your crown. Full coloured diamonds, blue, red, yellow, and brown.
King of the colours, paper is my land. Put on my land wherever I feel. Don't care what you think, 'cause to me it is real. Mr. Paintbrush and I have made a good deal. Let me shake you by the hand. Thanks, Mr. Brisley and Mr. Baldwin. I look forward to my next art lesson.
Goodbye, Georgie. We must brush off.
forgot. And now I have a spelling lesson. And I hate spelling! So many letters in all elements. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Consonant vowels in all 26. Or maybe it was 23. Each of the letters they have their own sound. Now I lost one. Oh, what shall I do? Try once again until it is found. Oh yes, I forgot the cue. What's the cue for? Saturday in my bed, I think in my head, it's a X, Y, X, O, X, Y, Z. Oh, spelling lessons I really dread. Spelling B-double-O, boo.
I will have to have a word with dictionary. Dictionary? And his 8 little letters, S-T-E-L-L-I-N-G. Dictionary! Dictionary. Will you have a word with Georgie? Perhaps you could play a spelling game with him.
Certainly, Ambassador. My word, Georgie. My word. Fancy not enjoying spelling. Imajamo. Aha.
Are you a book?
Yes, a very special book. All the words in the English language are contained inside me. When people are not sure how to spell, or when they want to know the meaning of a word, they turn my pages. All the books are in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, and so on. Until you find it. Of course, you have to know your alphabet before you can remember it. What do you know about the alphabet?
Are 26 letters in the alphabet.
Good.
What's the longest word in the dictionary? Do you know? Smiles.
But that's only 6 letters long.
I know, but there's a mile between the S's.
Now I think you're beginning to see the funny side of spelling. But you can't learn how to spell without knowing your vowels and your consonants. Vowels are the 5 open sounds that make up words and syllables. Do you know what they are?
A-E-I-O-U.
Right. Did you see your mouth making all those funny shapes? Teeth and tongues and lips and gums, ears and eyes and noses, twitching, moving, whilst improving, aching eyes and O's.
What about you?
What about me?
No, I mean, what about the lefty? You missed it out.
Oh yes, I ended on O's. View the letter, don't forget her. He who does just loses. 'Cause he'll arrive with 4, not 5, so A-E-I-O-U there. Take the vowels and consonants, you'll soon begin to spell. So no more booze and no more drugs, ding-a-ling, there goes the bell. Ding-a-ling, 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 there goes the
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling, there goes the bell. Ding-ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling, there goes the bell.
You rang?
I enjoyed singing those songs. I wouldn't mind singing a few more.
George is in a better mood now. Perhaps this is a good time to introduce him to Bass Fire. Bass Fire, are you around?
I'm not far, so la-ti, go! I'll soon sort Georgie out. Aha! There you are. Now, I've been taking lots of notes about you, young man, and you are going to have to change your tune. I'll be brief. In fact, I'll be semi-brief. Semi-brief? Ha 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 ha! You don't have to quaver in your boots. I'm not at all crotchety. Ha ha ha! Here, as a symbol of my goodwill, here's a bar of chocolate. You can beat up most bars, but you can't beat a bar of chocolate. How many bars in a beat?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue then. There's 2 bars in Black Sheep and 2 in Alibaba. But there's only 1 in Barmy.
Ah, you got me beat.
That's the answer. No one knows it but me. Now, did you learn to play any musical instruments in your lessons?
Yes, but only silly ones, like the triangle, the recorder, and the guitar.
Aha! That's the key to your problem. You're bored. Keyboard! Why are they silly?
Well, because I can't play any of them, of course.
Have you ever really tried to play any of them?
No.
Then how do you know they're silly? Now, as a special treat, and to show you what pleasure music can give you, I'm going to let you conduct my orchestra.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Don't worry, I'll help you. Play a melody. Everyone loves a melody. Melody, a melody. Everyone loves a melody. Take the baton in your hand. Now conduct a symphony. All the instruments are yours. Let them play like never before. See, the orchestra is waiting on your baton, concentrating. So let's have no hesitating. Play it harmony.
You want me to conduct all the instruments alone? But I don't know where to begin.
Then I'll call my right-hand lady, Miss Treble Clive, and she'll help us. Miss Treble? Oh, Miss Treble! I can see I'm in trouble here.
Hi!
Hello. Would you assist Georgie and I in this duet, my dear?
I'd be delighted!
For him tambourine, play him a rhythm sweet. Play for him big bass drum, help him to keep the beat. Play for him violin, play the banjo. Play for him saxophone, play piano. Play for him saxophone, play piano.
Play for him tambourine, play him a rhythm sweet. Play for him big bass drum, help him to keep the beat. Play for him violin, play the banjo. Play for him saxophone, play piano. Play for him saxophone, play piano. Play for him clarinet,
Play for him cello,
play for him trumpet.
let your sound bellow. Hear the sweet triangle, hear the drum peal. Hear how they'll play
For him, make this dream real.
Play for him clarinet, play for him cello, play for him trumpet, let your sound bellow. Hear the sweet triangle, hear the drum peal, hear how they play for him. Can this be real? Hear how they play for him. This can be
Did I really conduct all those instruments alone?
Yes, my little minor, I'm major. Now, if you were to listen to all your music teacher has to say, and if you were to study hard, you'd be able to conduct the orchestra and play every instrument all by yourself without any help from us.
Oh, I would love to do that. I really would. I suppose I would have to work very hard. I have to be a clever fellow if I were to play the cello. And I I think Rebels will be a star if not the The violin I used to hate it because it was complicated. I learned fast if I concentrated. I think I could go far.
For me, a melody if you'll play to correct. Explain it's to play so easily. But if you do make up your mind to try, then I'm sure you will find. Whereas you were always learning, put your ears one thing you'll be busily composing a musical story.
Story? I was supposed to be writing one for my teacher. That's it. I write a musical story. All about my day in school. All about this day in school with all these people taking part. Oh, thank you so much, Professor. That's a good idea.
It's been my pleasure, Georgie. Now, Miss Treble, I'll take you home.
To my flat?
Yes, we may as well go over to yours. Overtures!
That's right.
Yes.
Before you go, will you just tell me why you have a string to keep your trousers up?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed that. It's cord around my middle, see? Cord around my middle, see?
I must get on with this story. Miss One said that 2 heads were better than 1. Well, just think how much easier it would be if I had 2 heads. If I had 2 heads, I'd be twice as clever. If I had 2 heads, a dunce I'd be never. 2 eyes for sleeping and 2 wide awake.
2 mouths that eat twice as much chocolate cake.
If I had 2 heads, I had 2 noses. 1 to keep smelling whilst the other right closes. 1 warm and comfy whilst the other one freezes. 1 up saying,
That's you.
whilst the other one sneezes. If I had 2 heads, 1 would be happy, the other one grumpy, bad-tempered and snappy. Each head would do what each of them chooses, but my poor old teacher, Chet confuses. With 2 mouths, of course, I would have 2 voices. With 2 minds, I would, of course, have 2 choices. 1 says I didn't, the other,
I did, miss.
both of them truthful and honest, no kiddings. When teacher asks questions, I have 2 answers. And in the corridor, when teacher advances and says, keep him twos, please, I would say, please, miss, can't you as you say?
Got to keep
him
it please, miss.
If I had 2 heads, I had
Got
to say
we.
If I had 2 heads, which one would I be? And oh, what would happen should each head disagree? I think I have 1 head. I just stick to me. Well, I haven't got 2 heads, just 1. And I have geography, history, and nature lesson. Well, I'm going to try to learn something from them this time. Although I don't see why I have to learn about parts of the land that I've never been to. Or about things that happened before I was born. And what's the use learning about nature? It all happens. Nothing else will change it.
It's time for me to get to work again. I know. I'll send in beautiful Miss Nature and wrinkled Mr. History with his flowing grey hair. And Miss Geography with her grass green shoes and steep blue trousers. When he sees them, he'll think again. Geography, History, Nature.
Hello, Georgie. I'm Miss Nature, and this is Miss Geography and Mr. History. I hope you didn't really mean everything that you said. Those who accept everything without questioning never increase their knowledge. You should stop for a moment and take a look around you. What you see is real, not a picture in a book.
Everywhere around the world, to stop to take a look, you'll see Miss Geography, not just a picture book, with Lady Nature hand in hand, making beautiful the land. But why blue sea or yellow sand? That's just a mystery. To your past you can return 1,000 years or more, but who will tell you all about what has gone on before? Trees and stars and hills and mountains, rivers, waterfalls and fountains, the well to ask yourself, why should you learn these things? Maybe they affect your life, depending what each brings. Why seeds grow into a plant? Why earth is round but mountains slant? All these things to you I grant, Mr. History, says Mr. History.
But how do these things affect me?
Everything you do, touch, eat, and live in are all parts of history, geography, and nature.
Look at all the things you do, Georgie. Just one ordinary day.
You live in a house with a glass window, you ride in a car very fast or slow, you might have a TV or radio. But where do they come from? Do you know? You wear pretty clothes and your shoes on your feet, you eat in your home and life's pursuit, you paper to write and food to eat. But where do they come from? What are they made of? Your feet. Well, let us explain as best as we can. Everything that you do is part of the plan. Give a mind and your brain, so ask if you can. Where do they come from? What are they made of? Who knows the answers? Young man.
But who knows the answers? And where are they? And where will I find them?
You will have to look, listen, and learn.
Dinosaurs and brontosaurus, they came many years before us. Apeman, caveman, Adam and Eve. Without any knowledge, what would it be? What with his electricity brought us such simplicity. Edison's great telephone, felt his ringing telephone. So learn and read and ask and study. If you don't want to be an old fly-gutty, and you'll find things that will astound you, going on all day around you. Snow and flakes, sunbeams and rainbows, don't you wonder where the rain goes? Flashing, crashing, thundery skies, so many wheres and so many whys. Under every stone unturned, there lies something to be learned. If for knowledge you would thirst, why not try to get there first? History by its mistakes, we hope man has been guided. Nature with its wondrous ways, all creatures it's decided. Geography is how our world between man is divided. School is where you'll learn about them. Just like we did.
Bye, Georgie. Remember, wherever you are, we are too.
I'll remember.
Well, I think I've done my job now. I think I've given Georgie enough material to write 100 stories.
I must write this story before the lesson is over. I'll take paper from my folder to write about my special friends. That tapping on my shoulder.
Georgie, it is time to end.
Time to end? But I haven't even begun yet.
But you've been busily writing for almost an hour. Look at all those pages. You've been working very hard.
I don't remember writing anything. But I had great fun though, with all the friends I met. Mr. 1, Mr. 2, Best 5, Mr. Travel. That's funny. Where are they?
We are here, Georgie!
no doubt. But I'm really in a tizzy. Tell me what it's all about.
It starts and ends with my new friends joining me in my imagination. Imajamo. Say, hey, let's go! Let's make what you think's boring into a sensation.
Children, you can like your lessons, schoolwork and your teachers too. If you try a little harder, that is all you need to do. We'll use our imagination. We'll get through our work, you'll see. Put yourself inside this story. Could this little boy be me?
My dad drives a great big diesel, he'll say up with you. My mom takes my lucky little sister to the pool. Schoolwork comes before the TV, that's the golden rule. So while they're having lots of fun, I had my fun at school.
School. His dad drives a great big diesel, fills it up with fuel. His mom takes his lucky little sister to the pool. Schoolwork comes before the TV, that's the golden rule. So while they're having lots of fun, he has to stay at school. School, the day that is fun, yes. School, and you'll never feel down. School, you meet all your chums. School.
alphabet.